All righty, here we are. Welcome to Sunday Night Live. I got home about 25 minutes ago from Dayton, Ohio. So it was an 8-hour drive. And I was like, am I going to make it? And sure enough, we did. I had a great time out there. But I got home and I hugged and kissed Lisa hi and said, I got to get up to the studio quick for our Sunday Night Live. I was thinking of not having it tonight. It would all depend on how I was maybe do it Monday instead of Sunday. But then I thought everybody's used to tuning in on Sunday Night Live. And we've got our meetup coming up next week. So I thought, better hurry, and made it real good. Oh, look at this. So this is the new shirt design that I posted on Facebook and also on our post. So I designed this logo probably a year and a half ago, but I never released it. So I recently released it the other day, and it is in the description of this video if you'd like to grab one. I still might do something for the Knobles. I'm not sure. Righty, but welcome to Sunday Night Live. I'm glad everybody's tuning in and coming in here, and we're going to talk about the latest video as well as the Knobles meetup. And if you are in the comments section and you pop on and you're coming to the first annual, and I made something. So let me get this out of the way. I was going to hang it up, but I didn't have any time. I grabbed it out of the car quick. But this is the sign that I got for the banner. So you can see, I can't read it because I'm behind it. But you got Random Adventures 2.0, first annual creator meetup. And then it's got about Knobles amusement resort. And remember, it's just one adventure at a time. And then here we go. And then that's the date. The reason it's white is because if you come and you say hi to me, I'm going to have Sharpies so you can sign it. And if you've got a channel, bring a channel sticker along to put it on here. And then the back, I didn't know I could do white on both sides. This is just their normal vinyl that they print on. So it's dark on this side. So I'll see if I can get something to a Sharpie or something like a different color one for that side. But there you go. Oh, and it's got my channel QR code right there. And then on the other side, it's got, if you want to support the channel, it's got the Buy Me a Coffee QR code there too. All right. Well, enough of that, Tony. Get to work. Hey, Squirrel. So Squirrel was hanging out there since last Sunday. He's keeping me in line. And then I got mail. Darlene Good had sent Miss 2.0 and myself some two things in a nice little card. I'll get to that, but I want to say welcome again. And I see Elric the Blackheart was in here early. Hey, brother. And he's going to be out doing some medical traveling with Jim today. Are we popping up on there? Yeah, we are. Okay, let's see what else I got. Hey, Steve, how are you doing? There's Steve Cousin right there. And then we got Joseph Kelly in the house. Hi, everyone. The shed video was awesome. Not as scary as the first one, but risky for sure. So we're going to talk about that shed camp because a couple of people are like, oh, you did another shed. So it's not the same location. It's a different location. But with that one, I was a little bit more prepared for how I would do the video. But I wasn't planning on that. All those vehicles being there, that vehicle storage that was there. So that is a third-party electric utility company because our utility company needs help because they're upgrading a lot of lines. So they store the vehicles there. Well, there was safety inspections coming for the night before, and then in the morning, workers were coming and picking up the vehicles as well as the flaggers. So like Flag Force or something like that. That were coming to hang out to go with their crew that was going to be leaving out that day. So yeah, that was a fun one, and I wanted to show kind of my thoughts of going into them and figuring out which one would be the best one. And then, like I said, we ran to Walmart, got that charcuterie board, elements to put on a charcuterie board because I don't want to cook in them. But we always leave it with no trace. Hey, Homeless Santa, how are you doing? So Homeless Santa's going to be coming to the meetup as well. So if you want to see him, and my cousin Vinny, so if you guys know my friend Rob, he's going to be there as well. Hey, Jeff, how are you doing? Looking forward to the Knobles meetup. Awesome, Jeff. Can't wait to see you. And they've got Dixie Cup in here. Hello, Tony and everyone. There's Ripper. So I'm going to talk kind of funny because, like I said, I just drove 8 hours to get here with 2 stops. I stopped once before I left, I got a half a tank of gas, which filled it up. And then 3 hours into the drive, stopped for coffee because I got one when I filled up. So this is my second cup, which I still have in the car. And then the third, no, I drank that one. That's right. I drank that one. And then when I stopped for gas again, about 2 hours and 45 minutes away from here, I got another cup of coffee and filled up the other half a tank. So that's a good thing. So Richard Oberstein. Yeah. Hey, Richard. Yeah, let's see. Y'all talking, let's see. Hey, Frank Explorations. How are you doing? Hello. It didn't pop it up. Is that popping it up on the screen? Boom. No? No. Oh, why is it not doing that? Okay. Oh, I got to click off of this. Oh, I'm having a fun time with my clicker there. Problems with the old clicker. Just good. It's not the old ticker, right? All right. There's Darlene. Yeah. So let me do that real quick. So when we opened the box, inside the box was this card here, but the card was in an envelope, and so it said Lisa and Tony, and then under parentheses it had my full name, Anthony, and we were sitting on the couch there, and so 1 Corinthians 16:14, let all that you do be done in love. So that's the card from Darlene, and then she wrote inside the card a note to Lisa and I. I saw these in auction and immediately thought of you. I think you will know who gets what. And at this point, we didn't know what was in the box. Hope you like them. God's richest blessings to you for all that you do. Love you much, Darlene. Yeah, Darling, because I call her Darling. All right. So when we opened it, we weren't sure at first, but I knew these weren't for me. So Darlene sent these for Lisa. She had them downstairs, was wearing them and stuff. So I was like, I'll bring that up. And then this here. So that's another. Aren't they really, really nice? So different kinds of rocks and stuff. So that's from Miss 2.0, and she really likes them. And then individually wrapped were different letters, wooden letters. So when we pulled it out, there's a Y, and then I've got it put together here. So, and then an N. But we were pulling them out, and we're like, what? But then I was like, oh, that spells Anthony. So but look at this woodwork on this. That's amazing. Darlene, this is awesome. So I'm going to put it together, and then I'm going to pick it up as one full piece if I can do that. I think I can, because they all interlock. Look at that. So I'm going to go Anthony. But that is really awesome. And thick wood too. That must be made out of like 2x4 lumber or something. Well, actually a little wider than that, because it's about 1.5 inches thick. Darlene, thank you so much for that. What a blessing. God bless you. Yes, yes. Very, very cool. Uh, yeah, so I got it up here on my desk right in front of me on the other side of my my keyboard, and my cord runs right to the bottom of the H. First fits perfect. Oh, let's see. There we got Dixie Cup, Jackie plus everything. Hello, hello. And we got Robert Bell. Diane 66 says hi. How are you doing tonight? Hey, Herbert. Good to see you. Good evening, folks. There's Tanya Kitchen Witch. Made it. Hi, Tony. Yeah, me too. And the 2.0 crew. Let's see. We got Jerry here. There's Darlene. And there you are. Darlene, thanks for the gifts. Miss 2.0 says, yeah, she really, really likes those. I'll show you them again. But you can see all the rocks and stuff. Oh, that's a good shot of it. Really nice. And then this one here. Very cool. Yeah, it's focused. Very, very nice. So I'll make sure she gets those again, and I won't wear them. Yeah. All righty. So it was a great video, and those were some nice sheds. I've been in a lot of sheds, and that company, it's an Amish company, and they make really, really nice sheds, especially that one that we went in. It had wooden floors, like you would see. What do they call that? Parquet? Butter. It had that type of floor that was like wood floor. I'm not wood floor or plywood floor, but it was actually like you'd put in your house or a kitchen. And then it had the electric baseboard there, and all the outlets the whole way around, very well insulated. And I don't know if y'all could tell or not, but the inside walls, that was metal roofing. It looked like metal roofing. You know how the corrugated metal roofing, but it was wood panel style, but it was all corrugated. And then the ceiling was like more silver metal roof. And then, well, obviously you saw the outside, and it's simulated stone halfway down on the outside, but you could make that into a tiny house very, very quick, especially if you just run electric to it. Yeah. Hey, Gene, how are you doing? Gene from Georgia. Let's see. Yeah, that camp was incredible. I like how you just walked out with all the activity going on. And like I said, I thought at this point it's raining. They're kind of hanging out. They're getting their trucks ready. I watched one or two leave. There were still more crews there getting stuff ready. I thought, you know what? For the amount of time it takes me to open this door and to get on the outside of it, basically, if someone did a long blink or I caught their eye, they wouldn't know if I was opening or just closing the door. So I thought, I don't think we'll be having an issue whatsoever. So, with some things, you just got to act normal, not try to draw attention. And most people don't, at least I don't. Like if I see something and I see somebody walking or something like that, I'll maybe glance over, but my mind's thinking of something else. And if you're worried about going out and doing a stealth camp or anything like that, um, you know, it's not as hard as what maybe your mind makes it. As long as you're comfortable being by yourself and around things. But I, I was just, down in Dayton, and there's quite a bit of homeless out there, and driving around, see people laying on the grass with a coat over their head to block the sun. And I said to my son, I said, you know what? I might be able to pull that off. So my wheels were spinning, sleep on a park bench or something. Just, I think it was, I forget who was it. Gene, was it you that said, Tony, just get a cardboard box? It was somebody made a comment. All you need is a cardboard sign and say, yeah. Oh, let's see. Evening, darling. You're welcome, Lisa. Well, thank you so much again, darling. T. Lee, how are you doing? Oh, we got a good question here. Tony, have you seen the MREs that have a chemical heating element in them? So they are self-heating. I haven't tried one, but I have read about them. Steve, pretty much all the ones that I've had, which are the newer ones that Alpine Warrior had given me, those MREs, I don't have any up here. Do I? Those MREs, no, I don't. Oh, no, I don't. Those MREs do have a heating element that you add water to, and a chemical. It's got a heat up bag in it, and then you just put a little bit of water and it heats up. Unless there's a new one that I don't know about. If there is, I don't know about it. But yeah, I don't eat them anymore because there's so many ingredients in there that I don't eat. Hey, Chuck, how are you doing, Chuck Jones? Issues with my internet tonight, says Homeless Santa. I'll have to watch tomorrow. TV keeps pausing and restarting. That's frustrating, isn't it? When it just keeps doing that. But Homeless Santa, I will see you on Saturday. Now, Homeless Santa is thinking he'll be there between 12 and 2. And confirmation, you know, I'm seeing people putting out videos announcing that they're going to come. And some channels I've never even heard of before, but I do know them now that are coming as well. Hey, Joe Loop, can't wait to meet you Saturday at Knoebels. Absolutely looking forward to it. Me too. 3 hours away in Venango County. Okay. That's got to be Western Pennsylvania, towards Western Pennsylvania, or maybe down. But yeah, 3 hours away. That's a quick jaunt. So, I remember when I was 3 hours away from home, I was going, "Oh, it looks like I'm going to make it. Good deal." Hey, Mick Grimm, how are you doing? Tony and everyone, Cocoa Beach here. Let's see. Love this shed video, says T. Lee. Yeah, that was a lot of fun, that one. And it was supposed to rain a lot earlier. So the reason I did a shed video is because I knew that I would be leaving very, very soon for the stealth camp, or to go visit my son down in Dayton. And it really wouldn't give me a lot of time to go out and hang a hammock. You let it rain and then pack the stuff up and hike out, because that day, well, you saw it started raining around 4 o'clock in the morning. It was supposed to come earlier than that, but it didn't. It wasn't a downpour, but after I stopped filming, boy, it let loose, and it rained all day that day that we were done with the camp and into the next day. So it rained for 3 days, better than 40 days and 40 nights. Yeah, that won't happen again. Hey, Tony, I hope everyone had a great weekend. Yes, you too, Diesel Outdoors Excursions. Mine was a good one. Like I said, got to see my grandson Soren. He was going pop up, pop up. Yeah, it was really cool. Yeah, he'll be 2 in July. Yeah, and let's see. Yeah, so I wanted to do that camp because it's a shelter, and I could pretty much just pack up and leave that morning. And not worry about having to dry stuff out. So that worked out really good. How about that mattress? This thing, I don't know why it's never made that noise. And the one time that I want to be quieter, so somebody had asked me what brand this was, and I didn't remember, but it's Power Licks, Powerlix. Outdoors. So that's the air mattress. And this bag actually it is a bigger bag. This piece here can hook to it, and then you open this up and then close it and then roll it down and make all the air go into it. It's like a little pump bag. But I've only used it like that once, and that was at the probably 2 years ago, Dick's Sporting Goods, when I did that one outside of Target and Dick's Sporting Goods. That's where I did that video out, and that was the first time I ever used this, and I put it in that hammock, and it was popping out of the side. That was the first time I ever slept, and the last time that I ever slept in a hammock with an air pad. But I used that. Oh, we've used that quite a few times. Well, in that one tent video that I did, I used it. I used it in a couple shed videos. Yeah. All right. Keep it going here. Hey, Brian McKenzie, Cape Cod Brian says hi. Well, hi, Brian from Cape Cod. Ooh, wonderful. Now, Cape Cod, Lisa and I have been there already for one of our anniversaries. I like Cape Cod. Yeah, we stayed at a bed and breakfast. I forget which one. And then we stayed at a hotel once because we were there twice. That's a nice walking where you walk down and all the shops are on both sides. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Jackie plus everything. I love that. Yeah. Hey, backpacking Bible. How are you doing tonight? Hello, Random Adventures 2.0 family. Beautiful bracelets. Yes, they are. And block letters. Yes. Very, very nice. Hey, William, how are you doing tonight? William says, ask a question. Hey, Tony, can't wait for Saturday. I am bringing my grandson since he is starting to take interest in hammock camping like I am. That is awesome, William. Yeah, I've got some grandkids. They're not to that quite age yet, but they're already asking about it and stuff. And I was telling Jonathan when him and I go sometime, or just not like on a big camp or anything, but I said that you see with the squirrels sitting on a gear hammock. Well, a gear hammock, that is a gear hammock, plus it also, you can put the one side up high on a tree and run it out to the other tree and actually sit in it like a chair, because it will hold quite a bit of weight. And I said, I've seen people that use those gear hammocks for their younger kids, and they'll have their hammock set up, and then they'll take a gear hammock, put it right above them in the hammock, so that they're, especially if it's a younger kid, you don't want them being over there, unless they're noisy. Just kidding. Let's see. Tony, that is cool what Darlene sent. Very, very cool, Dixie Cup. 210 Outdoors. How are you doing, brother? Yeah, getting ready for your big ride to come on over. You and Ozark. What did you say, 16 plus hours? Fly Fisher, how are you doing? Hello, everyone. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, darling, we love them. Plank flooring. There you go, Dixie Cup. Plank flooring was in that white one. Hey, Brad Jenkins, how are you doing? Good evening, Tony. Enjoying the videos. Well, thank you very much. I enjoy you watching them. Hello, Tony and everyone, says Foothills of the Appalachia. Did I go up? Nope, it didn't. There we go. I got to make sure my clicker's clicking. Let's see. I'm Ran. Good night. Good night. Good night to all. The wave from the Caribbean island of Trinidad. Good to see you in here again. Yeah, I remember you come on every once in a while. Lots of rain the last 24 hours. Well, hopefully you stay dry. Yeah, good seeing you in here, all the way from Trinidad and Tobago. I think I said that right. I'm pretty sure, but I'm not sure. I think I did. Let's see. Hey, my name is Rowdy. Rowdy. There you go. Wasn't me. Okay, Gene, it wasn't you. I forget who suggested it. I was trying to keep up with comments plus spend time with my son and stuff like that. And yeah, it was neat. And but that video, it was doing good and then kind of plateaued a little bit. That's what they do, unless it picks it up. And then like that one I did the week before, that's over 30 some thousand views on that one because it would go. So if you ever look at, wish I show you something, but say like you have a graph, it goes this way. So usually on the first day it'll go like this, and then the next day your graph kind of looks like this, and then just kind of goes like that. Um, but that when a video is going good, you'll see that there's an arch, and then the next day there's another arch. It just keeps like stairs going up on the graph that it shows you. Oh, if y'all didn't see this. So this is so there are maps once you walk into Knoebels. You can there's information and stuff there that you can get a map. You can and it's got the whole park that's laid out. And then there's that app as well that may even talk about it here. But this opens up. I'm not going to open it up right now, but it opens up and there's a whole map of the park and where the rides are and stuff. Yeah, I think you're going to have a great time if you get a chance to go. And then you've never been to Knoebels before. Even if you have been to Knoebels, everybody that's been there, I'm talking generations. They grow up, go there as kids, they grow up and they go as adults, and then when they have kids they bring their kids, then when their kids have kids they come as well, and then they end up coming back, so it's generational. And I forget how many generations is Knoebels. I don't know if it's 4 or 6 generations under a tornado watch till 10. All right, Leonard, we'll be praying for you. There was tornado watch in Dayton, Ohio 2 days ago, and we were out on the porch watching Ryan Hall, y'all, and he was mentioning that it's just a watch, but we were keeping an eye on the stuff, but it rained. It took about an hour and 10 minutes till all the rain stopped. Game 7. There you go. Game 7 tonight. Go Leafs. I haven't had a chance to watch any or even know who's even still in the runnings for hockey. Yeah. But so it looks like the Maple Leafs are good. Game 7. Game 7's when it gets to game 7. That's it. Can go either way. So hopefully your team comes through. Yes, Western PA, perfect. Yeah, I wonder how close I was to you, Joe, because I came out 80 all the way. I was 76 in Ohio, and then I picked up 80 because we were down in Dayton, and then up and over. Yep, lots of fun. Yeah, and the other day left at 4 o'clock in the morning, got over there around 1 o'clock, 1:30ish. And then Jonathan got off work maybe 20 minutes after that. Hey, Daniel, how are you doing? Daniel Tucker. Hey, Paul. Let's see. What's up, Tony? Missed your live last week. Been busy as a one-legged man in a butt-kicking contest. I had a friend. It was a coworker. Now, I think I was in my 30s, but he worked in the warehouse. I ran a wholesale distribution company for the owners, and the one gentleman that we hired worked the store and did things around the warehouse and stuff. And I think he was in his 70s, but I would say, "Are you busy?" He goes, "I'm as busy as a one-arm paper hanger in a windstorm. That was his saying that he always said. So one-arm paper hanger in a windstorm. Let's see. Okay. Hey, Daydream Outdoors. Hello, hello. Hey, Tony and the crew. Alrighty, and then we got, let's see. So T. Lee, Miss 2.0 and I, we didn't want any kids when we got married. Then we had our first, ended up having 6, but our kids are from 35, gonna be 36, all the way down to our youngest, which is going to be 21 next month. And so that's our kids. We ended up having 6. And then now we've got 2 more grandkids on the way. One going to be born in about 2 months, I think. And then that'll make number 9. And then another one in October, which will be number 10. So we have 10 grandkids. Yeah. So at least 3 of our kids have had children. Let's see. So yeah, Miss 2.0 and I are married 37 years this October. Yeah. Hey, Rick, how are you doing? I'm here, Tony. I'm getting your package mailed tomorrow. Awesome. Yeah, I can't wait to see it. And I will be opening it on our Sunday Night Live. Now, next Sunday, I'll say this real quick, because there's other people coming in for the event, that I have a camp planned for. That camp is going to be Sunday night. And I don't know that I'll be able to do a Sunday Night Live because I'll be filming with other YouTubers on a stealth camp. So I've already scouted the outer area out. I kind of knew what it was anyhow, but I went the other week and I showed the 2.0 crew where I was at. What are we doing? This is my thoughts. I ended up settling on that spot because I think that's going to give us the biggest opportunity. So working the arrangements out to get 4 YouTubers there, which I'm included, but it will be the very first, because I don't know of any other multiple. I know of, because when you do a collaboration, it's just like you and another person. I don't know if anybody's ever done 4 channels, if there's ever been a 4-channel collaboration for a stealth camp. So we're getting everything together, and I think that'll be the very first one. Now I know the only thing I can remember is, but they weren't YouTubers. They were doing that documentary, and they went out with Steve, camping with Steve before. That was years ago, and that was shortly before his wife passed away. It's the only one that can come to mind for multiple creators. I mean, they were doing documentary. They were college students, and they were working on that documentary. Let's see. Is it gone? I don't know if that clicked. Oh, see, why is it not clicking? Click. Hide current. Huh. My computer is like frozen. I don't know what. I'm clicking the button, but I can't get the comment off. Let's see. So that was Rick saying he's going to send something. Yeah, and I already know what he's sending because he told you guys too last week and the week before, if you guys were watching. Sounds like a whoopee cushion. Yeah. So that really sounded. So that thing was like, and I'm trying to be quiet with this mat. It's never done that before, and I blew in it, and it went, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" I was trying to keep it quiet, and it wasn't. It was pretty loud. So I don't know if I don't know what was causing that, but it's never done that before. But yeah, I figured they were far enough away when I was blowing that up, or they just left. I think they just left. And so far, nobody else was out there. So I thought that would be a good time to blow that up. Yeah, but but yeah, it sounded like a couple people asked, was that a whoopee cushion or a mat? uh, hey, Ace of Hearts, how are you doing tonight? Yeah, it did go up. From Arkansas. It sounded like playing kazoo. That was the other thing that I thought of too, Gene. It was like I could do a kazoo. Do you guys remember what a kazoo is? I'm sure you do. Hey, Jake, how are you doing from North Carolina? Yeah. Oh, that's right, Rick. I saw you comment on there that he was going to be, you were sending him one as well. Yeah, with a sharpening stone and stuff. That is awesome, Rick. Yeah, Hammock Mountain's going to be here. He's coming in Friday. There we go. Truck stop sushi. There you go. Do I believe in Bigfoot? Well, I certainly heard noises that made me kind of think. Yeah. Hey, Eva, how are you doing? Hello, Tony. I really enjoy that stealth shed camp. Yeah, that was a good one. It was a good one. Life's a puzzle. How are you doing? Good evening. Good evening. Barry Cross. Hey, hey, y'all. Hope everyone is having a good evening. Absolutely. And truck stop, is that a question for Tony or everyone? Oh, let's see what. Oh, there you go. Believe in Bigfoot. Yeah. Others can answer it too in the comments over there. Uh, may have been Sasquatch. Dixie Cup says the mat may have been Sasquatch. Yeah, I worked in a folk swap once a long time ago. The place had a legend. Boggy Creek was about. Oh, the legend of Boggy Creek was okay. Hey, Tiny Camper, how are you doing? Camping with Josh and Jen. How are you guys doing tonight? Tell Josh, unfortunately, due to financial situations, we won't be able to make the Knobles. Oh, yeah, but I understand. That's a long haul for you guys, and especially pulling that camper. But there's always next year because this is the first annual. So my idea with that banner, if you're just tuning in, I got a banner from Banner Buzz, in case anybody didn't see it yet, because I know there's people jumping on all the time. So this is a 4-foot move back chair, 4-foot by 2-foot banner. I think I was telling you guys about it. See it going across the screen. It's scrolling. And then there's that QR code and that QR code. Now, this is not going to be hanging. It's a banner, and it talks about the first annual meetup. It's not going to be hanging. It's going to be on a table, on a picnic table, so that people can sign it that come, as well as if they have a channel and have a channel sticker to put their channel sticker on it. And then next year, we'll have one that is second annual. And then while that one is going to be on the table being signed, we'll hang the first annual. So each year we'll have that one like that. Hopefully we got to get an 8-foot one. And so that'd be cool. All right. Let's see. Hey, Jacqueline Albert Gonzalez. I'm probably pronouncing that right. Wrong. Like I said, just got back from an 8-hour drive, just in time. Hey, Tony, greetings from Andalusia, Spain. Wow, awesome. Yeah, it's either very, very late there or early in the morning. You got a great show and seem like a really nice guy. Oh, well, thank you. Your videos are awesome. Thanks for being you. It's always a joy to watch. Much appreciated. Well, I much appreciate you watching and that you enjoy the videos and are all the way over in Spain. That is too cool. I'm getting my passport. Yeah. I was just trying to figure out when that passport's coming. Like I said, they said 90 to 95 days for my birth certificate to get the new one. And then because they wouldn't take my old one. And then it'll be another 4 weeks after that. So depending on when it comes and whether of that time of the season, I may not be able to get up to Canada this year or Nova Scotia. We'll see. Still up in the air. Hey, Tyler, how are you doing? How's your weekend been? It's been great. Was over in Dayton, Ohio, and just made the drive back today. Let's see. Anyone? Okay. Does anybody believe in Bigfoot? Let's see. Prayers for Tiny Camper. Absolutely. I can't make it either due to the changing my registration and plates. Ah, yeah. Would have loved to have seen you, Dixie Cup and Josh and Jen. Let's see. South Florida. Hey, Doug, how are you doing? Good evening, Tony. Let's see. You are a long distance viewer. Yes, they are. Hey, Billy E. or Bill E. Not Billy. Bill E. Hi, Tony. I was going to buy a new shed this week, but when I went to look at them, I'm now thinking it might have been used by someone. Well, not me, right? No, believe it or not, doing a leave no trace. But yeah, not me. But some people do maybe use them for shelter and stuff. Yeah, it was during the premiere. Hammock Mountain was saying that they found a guy in one. The police did. I won't tell the rest of the story, but found a guy in one. Yes. Oh, yes, Audrey. Yeah, Nicholas Hobo Shoestring. I was just telling my son about him the other day. Yeah, I love Ryan Hall, y'all. Yeah, he's up to date and spot on. Really keeps you informed as the weather's coming across. Yes, yeah, let's see, Expedition Bigfoot. Very interesting place and has some pretty convincing artifacts. Yeah, that was at the place in Bluegrass, Georgia. Yeah. Oh, I'd like to go on and visit that, Gene. Let's see. Yeah, it's been a long time, right, Steve? I don't know. Some could have won recently because I haven't for the last couple of years have not been able to follow any hockey. If there's a nice shed place near Knoebels, right? Everyone's gonna go to shed camping now. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Oh yeah. There is. Not too far. Yep, not too far. Storage sheds, but also those type of sheds. But the long storage sheds. Not too far away. Yes, thank you, Steve. Everybody, if you haven't hit the thumbs up, do a thumbs up. It definitely helps especially the lives. Any kind of interactions you can do if you're on a phone and it's got the little hearts there or 100% and pick whatever you want. Those help a lot too. Believe it or not, it helps a lot with that kind of stuff. Moving so I can see. Okay. Thanks for the 100%. I had to move it over so I could see things flying up. Oh, and the heart. I saw one. It floated up. Ooh. Okay. Focus. Squirrel. Yeah, somebody commented, how many of y'all said squirrel when I said squirrel? he said, I bet you a few of you did because I think he did as well when they were watching that video. Let's see, Tony. After that video, I will never look at a shed place the same way again. I know, right? Hey, GJR, how are you doing? Looking forward to the meetup on Saturday. We will see you there. Absolutely. I got to make a call tomorrow. I got to call this number and order my griddle because you have to do it. Because if you do it the day of, it's like $125. So I think if I order it tomorrow, it'll only be. And there was a lady that gave me her direct number because I was always saying I was having trouble getting a hold of people. So she's in charge of all that, but it'll only be 85 if I order within 14 days and up to. So I got to do that tomorrow. That's why I had this map here. So I got to do that tomorrow. So that if anybody is coming and they want to cook something, they don't want to buy anything in the park, but they want to bring something along that maybe they want to cook, definitely I'll have that grill there. Like I said, this year is kind of like the first one. Maybe next year there'll be more stuff. Like, yeah, maybe we do. Everybody bring a picnic or something, but you got to have the fries. You got to have Knoebels fries. You got to eat some for me. Check your sheds, everyone. You never know. Hey, preacher, how you doing? Got on a little late. Love your channel, squirrel. Right. Well, preacher, thank you very much for being on here and enjoying the channel. My father was a double amputee. Yeah, he never let it bother him, and he actually laughed at the one arm, one leg jokes. Oh, that's so. It's good to have a good spirit about everything in life, because you know what? If you hold on to it, tomorrow it's like, why did I have all that worry and things like that? There's enough worry for that day. Stitch, where are you? This is way back, and I think he's here now. I can't, because I see someone saying hi. All right. Hey, Stitch. Yeah. Do you know who's all going to the meet and greet? There's a lot. I know Rewild and his father-in-law are coming up from Gainesville, Florida, camping with Champion. The Northwest Wind, Hammock Mountain, Skeeter will be there. There's Walter Zalna, Day Hike Dave. There's a lot. Like I can't remember everybody, but I'm thinking there's channels that were posting things that I didn't even know about, and that are finding out about it and coming. So there's a lot. And if you're coming and you got a favorite creator other than me, that you like, just kidding, invite them to it. And if they don't know about it, let them know about it, because like I said, next year, I think the word's going to get out even more. There was, I forget his name, Bob. I forget his first name. Last week, he told me that him and his wife were over at Knoebels, and when you come into Knoebels to the field, they're directing you where to turn, where to pull in and park, to pull in, because there's spaces all along these fields, and so they'll direct you. But on the way out, they'll also be directing traffic because you merge and stuff and to leave. They're working it all day. And he rolled down his window and he said to the guy that was directing the traffic, he says, "Hey, where's Pavilion C?" He says, "Oh, Pavilion C is over there." And he said, "Okay." He said, "Great." He says, "Because I'll be back in 2 weeks." And the guy went, "Are you going to that YouTubers meetup over at Pavilion C in 2 weeks?" And he said, "Yeah, I am." He said, "Oh, that's so cool." Yeah. So the word's getting out. And it may not have gotten out as much this year as it will for next year, but we'll just keep building on it, because it is going to be every year. Because there are some that have reached out to me, like small plots. He wanted to come, but he already had commitments and plans. I don't know if Sam Bananas. I haven't heard about him coming at all. But that is a possibility. Yeah. And then you never know. Hi, KN. How are you doing tonight? There's Stitch saying hi to KN. Let's see. Holding hands. In the picture, we are holding hands. Stitch. The only big fit I saw was my stepdad, and he stands 6'6", and I stand 4 feet 10 inches. There you go. Apologies all. When I talked with Tony earlier this week, he said he wouldn't be able to participate in a live stream this Sunday. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Yeah, Stitch. When I figured it out, I was gonna. I left at 10 o'clock. Well, 10:06, and was like, oh, I definitely can make it home, but I didn't want to plan it until I knew I was going to get home. So as soon as I got home, I made the thumbnail. Oh yeah, I just saw over here. So Wandering Woodsman, Cliff with the Wandering Woodsman. If y'all are from Pennsylvania or even around Pennsylvania, y'all should know Wandering Woodsman. I think Nicholas Green Outdoors is going to be there. So there is a lot that are coming. Yes. Right. Hey, old and cracking dated. How are you doing? Got to put dog in the stove and what? Oh, log. I thought it said dog. My eyes. A log in the stove and have coffee in the gazebo with all my puppies last night. That is so cool. That is great. In 5 minutes, I have to leave for dinner. Oh, well, you're probably already gone by now, Stitch. I can't see what time it was, but hope you have a great dinner, you and Miss Stitch, if you're going with Miss Stitch. Not cooking. He always cooks dinner, and he's a good cook. Yeah, he is. Stitch is a really, really good cook. Very, very good. I always enjoy going out there and eating when he goes out. When I go out there, because he'll make some amazing food. Oh my gosh! Explorations for the meetup at the meetup. I can't click on it yet. Looking forward to the meetup. Meeting you at the meetup, says Frank Explorations. They made more 2X t-shirts. Oh, they need more 2X t-shirts. Looks like they sold out. That's a shame. So that was for the for this t-shirt, the one that we just put the design up on. I wonder if you pick a different color, if they have different ones. Yeah. Yeah, they definitely do. But thank you very much for that $10 super chat. I'm going to post it again once I get to it on the regular feed here. I was relaxing, staying out till midnight. Let's see. See, I don't think it's clicking on it because there we go. I don't know why it's not, my clicker's not working. Hey, Sean's Adventures, how you doing? Hey, Tony and Stitch. Yep, Leonard live in Del City, Oklahoma. Yeah, can't beat that. Hey, Chris Foley. Hey, Tony, good evening. Hope all is well. All is great. And there's our brother, Freddie Moss. Hey, Freddie. Hello, everybody. Freddie says, yeah. Hey, Becca Wall. Hello, Tony. And the 2.0 family. Hope everyone's weekend went well. Love you all, and God bless. Happy camping. God bless you too. And there's brother Jeff. Hey, Jeff, how are you doing? Say hi to Melissa for us and all of your family. Todd Projects. Ah, that's a name I don't think I've seen in here before. This is your first time. I don't know if it is, but welcome, welcome. Glad to have you in here. And I'm only running a little bit behind. Love the new shirts, Tony. Well, thank you so much, Freddie. Yeah, I like this. That's nice. It's like a military letters. Get a little close up. And then it says Random Adventures 2.0 underneath it. So this is more of the lighter color. Then I've got a darker one. That's in the car. In the car. Hey, David. Yeah, Hobo Shoestring. He passed away. They found him in the pond behind his house, but they were searching for him for a couple days. That's got to be almost a year ago, I believe. So. Definitely. If you go over and click on his channel, they may talk about it. But there is a hobo shoestring. I think his sister and mom might run a Facebook page for those that used to be watching him, like fans of. Please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Well, thank you, Freddie. Tony must be invisible while stealth camping. Absolutely. Hide in plain sight. Thanks, Dave. So I had you a nervous wreck with your last video. Yeah, that was, someone said my play-by-play commentary on the workers was, um, for probably too much. And I was like, well, when you're filming, you don't really realize it, how much you do. And then if I cut certain things, I have to do them by little chunks. But that was over a period of time that I filmed that, because they were out there, for at least an hour and a half, the two guys walking around the truck. Then I couldn't tell what they were doing. I was trying to figure that out and trying to give you all a play-by-play, right? Hey, David says, thanks, Freddie. We're howdy, Stitch, says Freddie Moss. Howdy, folks. Hope all is doing well, says Dennis. There we go. Question marks. Tony, wasn't there a cop car that drove through on your first shed camp? That was my second shed camp. My first one that I did, there wasn't. The second one, it woke me up, because he was sitting right outside the wall, parked in his vehicle in the parking lot. But if there was a window on that side, I could have reached out and touched him. But I thought I was hearing talking, and I woke up. I didn't hear him drive up, but he still had his car running, and that one scared me, because I didn't know if it was someone. I didn't know it was a cop car, because a police officer's car, because I couldn't see. All I saw was the headlight. I didn't see the paint on the side or anything, because it was around. I could only see through the window a little bit on edge, because he was parked on the side. But then I started making out what the calls were on the radio, and then I was like, oh. And across the street, there was a guy over there. Yeah, a car that one had quite a bit of activity around it, but different kind of activity. At least these people, I figured, okay, they're unlocking the trucks. They've got to work for the company or doing safety checks on them. At first I didn't know, but that's what I kind of demised. Yeah. But the second one that I did, which that one was near the Subaru car dealership. And Jerry says, I thought about Champion when I heard about the guy the police found found in the shed, right? No, different state, but yeah, that's one thing he would never forget, right? If it's the same guy I'm thinking about. Yeah, so Yeah, camping with Champion. So Hammock Mountain during my premiere Thursday night. If you go back, didn't see it, go back and watch it. I think you can still see the comments. I don't know if you can see the comments when people are premiere. No, the comments on a premiere don't re-show up after a premiere, only on lives. But yeah, yeah, but yeah, he was found in the shed naked. Is what he is. Hammock Mountain said the police found the guy in a shed naked. I've got to do my U-Haul and garden center camp. There you go. Life's a puzzle. Yeah. And Steve says Tony's like a rabbit that comes in the yard every evening. He thinks he is invisible, sitting in the lawn. He just doesn't move. Right. Remember as a kid, well, when your kids are young and they go to play hide and go seek, and you say, "All right, I'm going to count, go hide." And they take about 4 steps and then put the hands over their eyes and they think they're like hidden from everything. That's how you got a stealth camp. Yeah. Hey, Northwest Wind, how are you doing tonight? My shed is available, Tony. Laugh out loud, says Dennis. Let's see, Dave Davies. Hey, Dave Davies, how are you doing? I'm now here. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Oh, did you really? That's great, Kitchen Witch. Hope she comes. Yes, Emily. Hope she definitely comes. So there are quite a few from the Pennsylvania in the area because Walter Zolna, when I went to his meetups twice in Pennsylvania, he has a meetup with creators and then they'll go for a walk. I did reach out to somebody else that was at an event that I saw some people. Too Much Gear Guy, I believe he's coming. Quite a few, quite a few. Like Tanya said, there is coming up. Yep, Cliff Wandering Woodsman's coming. Awesome. That will be great. Um, why isn't it? There it goes. It's not, my clicker is not clicking quick enough. I'm new here, fellas. I'm from the UFO community. Well, that's great, Dave. Yeah, I don't, there is a story. In fact, I don't even want to talk about it because it's not far from here. Uh, And I looked it up. A lot of it's I looked it up. So a guy was found, he was missing, then he was found, but his body looked like I think he got abducted. But yeah, I don't want to talk about it because someone said you shouldn't talk about it because they'll be at your house. So still gonna come to PNW. So, Shantina. PNW, Pacific Northwest. I'm thinking that's what that is, Pacific Northwest. Yeah, I want to get out to Oregon. And speaking of Oregon, hey, Mary and Johnny, good evening, good evening. Nick Baz, how are you doing? Hello, my man. How's it going? Good, good. Was you military? No, I was not. My dad and stuff. I did. No, well, I did a um, I think it was 3 days in Quantico, Virginia, with the Marines because I had signed up, but when I went through the medical, my back at the time, I was still in high school, was 1 degree more than what they allowed. 1 degree of curvature more than what they were allowing at the time. Little did I know until 30 years later, I could probably gone to one of the other services. Even had this senator putting pushing in for me, like Pennsylvania. But no, I was not. But my dad served, my father-in-law, uh, my son Jonathan. Let's see, Steve Coven. Wish I could come, but stuck in Texas. Yeah, have dialysis. Yeah, Becca, definitely praying for you. Maybe next time, like I said, I might have to come to you, right? I would have to, would love to meet everyone. Oh, speaking of that, so Stitch and I were talking, and we were thinking, well, let me do this real quick. There he is, Frank Expeditions, that $10 super chat that I mentioned earlier, but he was talking about the 2X t-shirts with the new logo. That they need to, they're sold out right now. So we were talking because I said, man, I'd like to go live, but there's gonna be so many people there for me to go live. Like I wouldn't, people drove to get there and stuff, and they're coming, and that I don't want to take like an hour or two, um, you know, doing this, looking at the camera talking. So one of the things that Stitch and I were talking about is that I will. He said you should wear your mic. My Michael, and what I said, maybe I can just set the camera up and let it run, but I'll be over here. And Stitch said, yeah, wear your mic, like, and just be talking to people. People would probably like to tune in and just like they're standing in the corner. And I said, yeah, I could go over and look at it real quick, but not really interact too much, only what I could see on the screen because I won't have my computer. But put the camera around different places just so you guys can see who aren't able to make it, maybe hear, the sounds. I'll have a mic on. So if I'm talking to people, you may not see me because I might be 20 feet that way, but you'll still see the camera. I'll try to get a big enough view. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I think that's definitely what I'm going to do. Hey, Too Much Gear Guy, just mentioned your name. So you're probably still in here, 752. Yeah. So you are coming. Awesome. That is a good deal. Yeah. Oh, hopefully you don't have any there yet. Hope you don't get any at all. Leonard, tornadoes. Right. Oh, yeah, because I mispronounced, said Olin Krakendated said log, and I said, yeah, just put a dog in the oven. It's a log in the fireplace or something. Hey, Ozark Great Adventures, how you doing? Yeah, see you in a few days, bro. Absolutely. So 210 Outdoors and Ozark Great Adventures are going to be making that 16+ hour drive to get here. And like I said, got a confirmation that our friend Sean, Rewild Outdoors, him and his father-in-law, are driving up from Gainesville, Florida. So they're going to get some videos out of it because they're going to do some camping on the way. So that'll be a great trip for him and his father-in-law. Hi, this is Eva's grandson, Caden. Oh, hey, Caden, how are you doing? You're a really kind guy. My grandma loves watching your videos when she has time. Keep up the good work. God bless you and family. John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, that whoever would believe in him, whosoever would believe in him, would not perish but have everlasting life. Amen, brother. Yes. That's great, Caden. You're awesome. And thanks for spending time with your grandmother too. Napping while camping. Can't wait to put my channel sticker on your banner. Perfect. That is great. It's a great idea. I'm such a small channel and I'm excited to network. And you will get a chance to you'll get to meet a lot of people. Yeah, just look for people carrying around cameras and you'll know, and talking to them. And you'll know who's got a channel or not. Yeah, but that's how you get to meet a lot of people, and that's why these events are important, because with smaller people or smaller channels have great content, but they're just not known. So that's been kind of I don't want to just get people outdoors, as part of my channel. I'd like it also to be a teaching channel, but also a way to bless others and help other channels get to grow and understand things and help one another, because iron sharpens iron, and definitely everybody is welcome, and you'll get out of it what you're meant to get out of it. So looking forward to you being there. Make sure you bring that sticker along. Don't forget it. Don't be like Camping Like Champion. I forget stuff. Yeah, and Mission Discovery and Ozark and 210 Outdoors, Mission Discovery. Got a chance to meet him 2 weekends ago, or weekend and a half ago. Oh, that's right. You were telling something. Let's see. Frank talks. Sometimes a low battery in the wireless mouse. Uh, this is plugged in. That's what's scary about it. It's plugged into the computer. This one's not wireless, but yeah, that does happen. But Mission Discovery is out in Colorado right now. Going well so far. 9 trout and 20 bucks of gold. That is crazy. That's great, brother. That is really fun. Yeah, safe travels. So he's a young man that I got a chance to meet, 18 years old, doing this trip out to Colorado. He was at Skeeter's event the other day. We're about 2 hours and 22 minutes away where we met, but we're where I live about 2 hours and away from one another. Great young guy. Great. And you'll get the chance to meet him as well. Let's get again. There you go. Thank you so much. It's so cool. So these hats, this is my legacy hat. My hair, forgive my hair, but these are my legacy hats. I don't know if you can see that brand. Legacy hat. So I order these hats, and then I take them to a guy that I drew on a napkin, Academy, and then he does the embroidery on them, and then I do the wear it out. Oh, my grandson, like I said, he'll be 2 in July. But when I helped Jonathan when he moved out there, I took the cats. So that was like 6 months ago. But while they were packing and stuff, my grandson and I were like, I was keeping him entertained. And so I put my hat on him the one time, and he was obsessed with my hat. And he really liked it a lot. And I would do the peekaboos and stuff with it. This time we went out, and he pointed and goes, hat. And I put my hat on him. He loved that hat. I have a picture of him with my hat on. And I said, oh, and we're getting ready to go out to, speaking of Mission Discovery, when we were going out to get brisket at Mission Barbecue. And I'm like, oh, I need my hat back. So I promised him that I would have a little hat for him. It's going to be a big hat. I mean, I have to grow into it, but he can snap the buttons for him, because I've got 10 right now at the, which they called me while I was out there and said they're done. I was hoping they get them done before the meetup, but I'll have 10 of them. Well, 9 because I ran out of them. Because I give them to people that collaborate with me on videos as a little tradition. And I never got a chance to give Camping or Sam with the Northwest Wind a hat when him and I did, because I wasn't doing that at the time. So I owe him one. So I got 8. Oh, wow. 16 smallmouth. Google eyes and sunfish on the Little River by our cabin this afternoon before the weather ran me off. You're more stealth camming than me, trying to go into the kitchen at night, right? Trying to get a snack, right? Oh, that is so cool. Yeah. So, want a sticker? Oh, oh, wait, I do have it. So, I did some stickers. Now, these ones, quite a bit. Ah, let's see. So, the stickers, if you email me um, to my email, I will mail you a sticker. But I just got these stickers. Now these I can't just send out because I don't have very many of them because they were too expensive to do that with. But I want to show you because I got some couple for my car. But wait, you see this thing? Yeah. So that looks like an between the two and the O, that looks like an exclamation point, but it's not. So when you peel the back off, that's white, and that goes away because that's the back of it. So when you put it on, so I have that on my car. Isn't that cool? That's I really like that. So I designed that. Ta-da! Yeah. So very nice. But if you send me, okay, if you were at Love's Truck Stop. I always carry my stickers around with me, and when I'm talking to people, I'll give them stickers. Like, hey, I have a channel sticker. But send me an email, and my email is on every. Let me just put it up here quick. Every description of every video. If you scroll down in it, you can see that. But send me a email to this with your mailing address, and then I will get that out to you. Do I have something else? Let's do this too. hmm I don't know if this one's going to scroll. Yeah, that one scrolls too. So let me unscroll it. I'll put that on. But real quick, this is next weekend. It's coming quick. But if you want my email, there it is on the screen. Send me an email. Let me know the stuff, and I can get you a couple of these stickers mailed out to you. Okie dokie. And then let me put this up. Pavilion C. All right, just in case anybody's just popping on. So that's going to be our meetup in a week or so. Less than a week. Less than a week. Oh, oh, did I? Uh-oh. There we go. I had to scroll back up. Yeah, Tony, that shed camp was scary with all the workers. Yeah, it made for a good video, right? Let's see. If Tony gets busted by the cops, they'll have him doing the cooking in at the jail. Yeah. Oh, I love to cook. Oh, and I took my salt out with me. So I use a different salt now too. Like, I mean, I still use the Redmond salt, but I forget the name of it. It starts with an M, comes in a tub, and it's made by a family in Italy, or forget where it's at. This goes way back, like the Queen's salt, England. So it's made and the name of the salt is the town where it's made, but they use seawater. They let seawater in, and it's something like a triangle crystal. I don't remember the name of the salt, but it starts with an M. I have to figure it out. I'll put that on my carnivore tab on my Amazon store. I'm looking over there like it's written, but that was just me thinking. Let's see. Kaden again, you're more stealth campy than me, right? Uh, Suddenly are so creaky. Right? Yeah, floorboards always make noise at night. Let's see. Yes, yeah, true. Hey, yeah, they would love ribeye. uh, I'd have to talk guards into bringing me ribeyes. I just have to promise them a bite of it. Yeah. Hey, Chuck, how you doing? How are you doing? Let's see. See you Saturday. Absolutely, that'll be great. Yeah, darling, I got to get up there and see you too. Absolutely. Oh, okay. You're from the Ellingsburg area. I'll tell you what, Malden salt. Thank you, Tanya. I figured you would put it in there. You knew what I was talking about. Oh, that is so good. That's really, really good salt. Yeah, I took it out because I cooked Jonathan a ribeye on the scuttle while I was out there. We ate that for like lunch, and then and I made 4 hamburgers. So we ate that before we went to Mission Barbecue. I think we ate that at like 2 o'clock, and then ended up going to Mission Barbecue at like 6:30. We got there. Yeah. I'm. That was yesterday. I still haven't eaten yet because I'm not hungry. Well, kind of getting a little hungry, maybe. But yeah, so it happened. The story, I don't know when, but it happened over in Northumberland, Norrie area, between Norrie and Danville. Yeah. And the guy's body was naked and looked like a prune. And like everything was sucked out of him. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah. Right? was in the was in the best equipped army in the world. I had proof because I carried it all on my back. That's right, old Kraken David. You were right. They have stock in other colors. Oh, good. Awesome, Frank. Good deal. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Perfect. That'll be cool. Yeah, it'll take, I don't know, sometimes about almost 2 weeks till you get it. I ordered two. I think the day that I posted it, I ordered two, and they came before I left on my trip. So within 2 weeks. Hey, Donald, Mike Gideon, how are you doing? Hello, all. I don't remember what I was saying. But I forget, Jerry, because I'm just getting to the comments where I might have said something earlier. I wonder if it was sleep on a park bench and just dress homelessly. Oh, dinner time. Go. You're probably done by now. I don't know how far behind I am. Let's see. Hey, God bless you, brother Anthony Price. Oh, Anthony, check this out. Look what Darlene um, sent me. Darlene Good. You're gonna recognize this. Anthony. It's like wooden puzzle block. Yeah, and the letters come off. Look at that, how thick that is. Very cool. Very, very neat. So I have it sitting right on the other side of my clip. Keep wanting to say clipboard. On the other side of my that thing that you type on keyboard, and the cable runs right through the H. Which yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, it is. Uh Praise report, Logan Sue went well. He's feeling better and back to school. Thank you, Leonard. That is great. Yeah, so that's good. Thanks for letting us know. Hey, first last, just woke up from a nap. Oh, lucky. Now I have a restless leg. Oh, well, that's no fun. Restless legs are terrible. There's Hammock Mountain going to be coming in on for the meetup. Absolutely looking forward, and then we got a camp planned. Hey, Alan, how are you doing? Howdy, y'all. KN saying hi to Hammock Mountain. Oh yeah, yeah, definitely a cool sticker. Let's try this sticker. That's a neat sticker. Let's see. I want one of those stickers. Oh, looking forward. Yep, Greg. Looking forward to meeting you again Saturday. I'll be coming up with Rewild Outdoors. Absolutely, Greg. That's going to be great. Y'all are going to have a fun trip. Okay. Yeah. S Great starter hammock, Anthony. Definitely. Yeah. With the is the bundle with the is that the same Area 11 with the straps? And I think come with a strap and a bug net. Yeah. Great hammock. Yep, that's the salt. Malden's. So I looked up Malden's and or the salt and read about the history of it and stuff, but they I don't know how many generations have been making that salt in that town. Hey Ed, how are you doing? Good to see you in here, Chaos. Yes, enjoy your time and take pictures and post those pictures over on our family Facebook page, Random Ventures 2.0 Family. If you're just taking pictures and stuff, and if you're a creator, don't forget to, do a video. And yeah, absolutely, because get a video out of it. Your time at Knoebels. Okay, Hammock Mountain, totally off script here. If you had a bucket list, what would be your first place to camp? It doesn't have to be a stealth camp. Hmm. I don't think about things. um, didn't have to be a stealth camp. Bucket list camp. Hmm. I'm gonna have to think about that one a little bit because it would have to be. Ah, I don't know. Yeah, and be if I it'd be obviously a hammock. I don't know of any place. Oh, wait. I think a place in Oregon along the coast near a lighthouse. One of the lighthouses uh, in Oregon. I think that would be cool. Yeah, I don't know if that'd be the top of the bucket list. I don't know yet. I have to think of a place because I never thought about it until you asked. Got me thinking now. I'm. Let's see. Did I get that? Yeah. Uh oh, did I jump over? I see us saying hi. I'm not lost. I'm exploring. Who will be there as well? Absolutely. There we go. I'm not lost. I'm exploring. Good to see you in here. Looking forward to seeing you. Oh, wow. Got some thick hair. That won't cut the hair. The dog sheep shears won't cut Ruff's hair. 98ish. Oh, so RNRV Chronicles, Dave, my friend Dave, I was talking to him while I was driving. He told me to tell everybody hi. And he wished he could be back here for the event as well. They're out in um, Arizona, and when I saw the 98ish, he said that's what it's been this weekend to the hundreds out there near Mesa, Arizona. He's like, "When you coming out?" I said, "I got a meetup to do. I'm not coming out there right now." Let's see. Yeah, fresh seafood is very, very good. Big Hey, Kelly, you told me the one time, and now I forget. Kelly, right? Um, so hello, Tony, and everyone else. Good to have you in here, Kelly. Faust. I know I got the last name right. It is neat, isn't it? And Jeff. Aw. Hey, small town adventures. I'm late, but I made it. So I don't. You're real close. I'm not sure if you're going to get to make it down to the meetup on Saturday. Hopefully, you get a chance to come. Oh, perfect. All righty. Yes, great. It's going to be fun. Just pray for good weather. Well, we're going to get the weather we're supposed to, right? Tony, you ever think about having a giant Zoom meeting where you could see each other through seeing me might lose some of your followers? Uh, no, I that could be cool. Yeah, I used to do Zoom meetings, but I don't remember how to do any of that stuff anymore. Yeah, Grand Canyon. That came to my mind when I was thinking and camping on the edge of the Grand Canyon. That'd be cool. That could be a bucket lister. Hey, Drunken Chef Barbecue, how are you doing? What's up? What's up? Tapping into show support, and I greatly appreciate that. Good seeing you, brother. Yeah. Bear, can you please put your key in the hallway? Ryan needs to check for something. Aha. Let's see. Really wish I could come to Knoebels. Yeah, making that 13-hour drive. Oh, yeah. Well, hey, you could always come. Absolutely. I gotta get my car keys out of my pocket and put it out here. So sorry, hon. I'm behind on my comments. All right, there you go. Yeah, yeah. All righty. You could always popped your head in and said hi. No. You can't. Oh, she's busy doing stuff. Let's see. But if y'all are coming, she's gonna be there. Yes, she is. Let's see. Yeah, Anthony, that would be cool. Yeah. I know what a 13-hour drive would be, and I just drove 8 today. And I was getting a little tired, so I just stopped and got more coffee. Don't think I'll be able to make it this year. Closest, possibly Sunbury Amtrak bus, but haven't been able to find anything reliable to the park for those. More research needed for next year. Well, KN, we'll have to figure out something. Boy, I wish I would have like I'll be so tied up because I was going to say I could even go to Sunbury and pick you up. I'll be there at 9 o'clock in the morning. I got to get to the pavilion. So if you're coming and you're just curious about like what time you should come whenever you want, because the rides start at noon and end at 9 o'clock or 9 p.m. at night. But you can go to the park at any time in the morning before noon and get in the parking lot, park your car, uh, walk into the park, walk all around the park, walk as far as you want in the park, even to the other end. And then um, just no rides will be running, but there are restaurants, stuff like that. I think some of the food's available because people will be walking around. It's just that the rides don't start until noon, but I'm going to be in there right around 9 o'clock. I think I'll be at the pavilion about 9 in the morning. Um, yeah, about 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm planning on being there because there's some things that I want to set up, and I can't forget what to do with that. Here, keep this right in front of me. I can't forget to order our griddle because that's because if I don't order it and I forget and I order it that day, the difference is well, from $85 to 120, it jumps to 125, and then they're not sure if they can actually get it there. I want to have it there in case for everybody to be able to, anybody to be able to cook. Hey, Vicky, how are you doing? We were both running. Rick Wilson. Hey, Rick Whitson, how are you doing? The Hammock Mountain. I'm sending it in the morning. Absolutely. Yeah, it does look good for Saturday so far. Hopefully, it doesn't change too much. Awesome, Kelly. Thank you so much for that super chat. $5 super chat. It looks like it's going to be a little cool on Saturday, but so far no rain, which is perfect. Perfect. Rough looks like a woolly sheep, right? He's pretty, but weather is getting warm, so he needs clipped. Sadly, I won't be able to make it. I'll be camping over at Indian Head Campground, just north of Knobles, which I know where that's at, for my oldest daughter's birthday. Well, happy birthday to your oldest daughter. The oldest wanted to go camping for her birthday. That is great. Hey, Daniel Bateman, how are you doing tonight? Hi, Tony. I love watching your videos every Thursday. It's always something I look forward to every week. Hope you had a great weekend. I had a really great weekend. Drove all the way to on Thursday morning at 4 a.m., left and got out to Dayton, Ohio, and then left this morning to make it back here. Squirrel, right, David? How are you doing tonight, David? I know, right? She's been telling me days. So it's kind of tough because she works the day of our meetup, right? But she's calling off. So yeah, and then we're having a family reunion the next week, like the 8th, the 7th. But our son's coming and he's going to take us to dinner. The son I just visited, take her and I to dinner, and she works that weekend. So it's like everything's happening on the weekends that she works. So she's going to call off and she won't be able to call off for both days, like multiple days, but she's going to try to be there. But we're trying to work it in before you know it, because she said at 25K and we're up over 28.5 now. So she's 3,500 behind. Yeah, but it's also warming up, and there is camps that I'm looking at for her and I to do. But she is being stealthy because I just asked her to come in and say hi, but she had to take keys downstairs. Uh, Setting up Saturday morning. Oh, thank you very much. I'm really not sure what I'm going to set up because I've got to talk to that lady on here. I forget her name. Did they write it down for me? No, she didn't write it down. And I'm not good at names, but that's supposed to be her direct line. Um, but I'm not sure yet what I'm going to be doing, like what I can hang, because I'm not going to be able to hang that because I'm going to have that on the table. There's really not a whole lot I need to set up. Like I even asked about, because I'd like to put a hammock up, but I know I can't put a hammock up on, like there's certain things I can't do, and I really don't know. We'll know more, but I want to bring. I got to check with them, so that's going to be this week. I got to check with them, but I can't think of anything that I would need help with. But thank you very much. Really do appreciate that. I might need because I'll be talking a lot and so, some like that spray. You say la 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 the squirt water, but I got to make sure I stay hydrated. Let me scroll. Who's chewing on our deck boards? Ah. Ooh, that is cool. My family just got a pontoon boat today. They went out on the maiden voyage at Defeated Lake in Tennessee. The water is so majestic. They had an amazing time. Do you have any favorite summer memories? Um, yeah, I do. A lot of them. I just can't think of what summer memories I have. When I'm doing this, it's hard for me to think because I'm looking at names and reading comments and trying not to get too far behind. But as far as summer memories, um, I do remember taking majority of my kids camping with me at Lake Raystown with my father-in-law. And I remember my future to be son-in-law was with us, who's now my daughter's husband. But the rocks were real slippery, and we were fishing. It was a flat rock. I remember him slipping and going right in the water. And yeah, I had a flip phone at the time, so saying how long ago this was, and I had it on a recording of him falling in. Yeah, but we were fishing on there. I have, yeah, a lot of some memories. Uh, yeah, that is awesome. That's an awesome. Yeah, I can see that now. It's really teeny, but I can see your profile picture. I like that. Looks familiar. There you go. Let's see. Put it in a pot. Small nose. Now I got you guys talking to one another, and I'm skipping over that. Hey, Brent, how are you doing? McFarland. Sorry I'm late. Hello from Oklahoma. Awesome. Oklahoma. What am I caught up again? I think I am. Brent. Yes. Thank you so much. Eat tasty pita. People eat tasty animals. Shh. Uh, I'm caught up. Look at that. And we're on an hour and 44 minutes. I'm going to stay on just for 2 hours. Like I said, I had driven um, 8 hours to get here. so that we could do our live. And I don't want to stay on too long because I've got to think about what I'm going to do for a camp this week. Because we went to Chomps. Because we went to Dayton. So that took me out away from, I don't remember what I was going to do. Oh, let me show you all this here again for those that just popped in. So I am going to have this is our first annual meetup banner. So this will be on a picnic table for everybody that comes. I'll have Sharpies. I got to remember to get Sharpies. Sharpies, and they can sharpen it, sign it. So sign it. But if you have a YouTube channel, you're going to be able to put your YouTube sticker on there. So if you got a sticker, you're going to put your sticker on there. What do I got in that corner? So there's a channel QR code right there for people that don't know what my channel is. I thought that would be cool. And then a buy me a coffee. Anybody that wanted to buy me a coffee and show support and a thank you will be cool. And then, so I designed this as well on Banner Buzz. So I know I talked about that the other week about Banner Buzz, but that's my picture I had from out there. And where was that? Badlands? No. Yeah. Yeah. That's the one arch out there. So this will be there for people to sign, and also, but I've got to get markers for the backside because this is a different color. But someone said they have sparkly. I got to look Sharpies that will work on there, or some kind of Sharpie that will work on that. And then I'll also have this one there, which is a picture of my hammock. But those come from Banner Buzz. That one was like $6.99. That big one, 4 foot by 2 foot with grommets, vinyl, that was only $17 and some change. And it comes in a tube. It's really nice. There we go. Hey, John White, how are you doing? Did I miss you up above? I might have. I'm a scrolling. And then it jumps around on me. Outdoor Happy Brenda. Good evening. Good evening. Yeah, I need to get rest. I will. I'm feel pretty good right now, but I am getting hungry, and I do have a ribeye that I had in the refrigerator in the car that I didn't eat. I took one extra one along. Well, actually, two. They were frozen. I just threw them in there. So I will eat one of those here when I'm done. Gonna go down and eat that. Yeah, Dixie Cup a paint marker. I think that would work too. I remember some people don't know how to use those though, so I'm thinking about it. Because the only paint markers I know, you had to press down on them to get the ink to go. So I'll have to think about that. But I'll look for some stuff. Yes, the whole 2.0 family. All right, let's see. I'm gonna bring some special coffee Saturday. Oh, for everyone to enjoy if they want. I know I'll enjoy it. That'll be good. Yeah, because like I said, I'm gonna be talking for probably from the time I get there until the time it's done, and at 9 o'clock, and sure a little afterwards too. But yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. White paint marker, silver Sharpies. That's a good idea, Darlene. Maybe I can do that because I think I've seen someplace. Silver colored Sharpie. Yeah, I'll have to. Maybe I can go to Hobby Lobby or something. Maybe they have things because I think I looked in Walmart. the one day, but over near the pens. Maybe I got to go to the crafting area and check that out. Silver Sharpies, says Darlene. Yes. Am I down? Banner looks cool. Absolutely. Yeah, that's the One Wind Airy 11-foot. But new hammock coming soon. But I want that to be a surprise. But there is a new hammock coming that yeah, I'll talk about that whenever I get it. And you'll know when I got it and do it. All right. Well, let's see. 1 hour and 50 minutes and 57 awesome people watching right now. And I'm moving that over. Okay. Office supply place should have them. Okay. I'll do that. I think there's a Staples not too far. Well, Staples in Bloomsburg. It's probably the closest one. Yeah. I don't know. It's custom. It's being custom made. It's not available right now. It's being custom made. Yeah. To hang a hammock to take a nap. Oh, no, there is. I wish, I just don't know if we can. I don't know if they would come around and tell us to take them down. But if you watched, obviously, the video, right outside of our pavilion, there's 2 lines of trees going down, and they are like the ideal distance from one another for hammocks. It would be so cool if they would allow us to line up hammocks the whole way down along there. Maybe not this year, but we'll see about next year. I know, right? It goes by on these lives. I just look up and I'm like, oh, already? Yeah. School supplies. Ah, that's true, Darlene. I'm sure I can guess which hammock. I don't know. Free someone has a picture posted with a bunch of people that are coming to the meetup. Oh, did he? I know he can't because like Freezer Bound Outdoors isn't able to come because his sons have a tournament. But I know probably a lot. Big Sexy Outdoors. I don't know if he's on the list. I didn't see that. I have to go over and look at Freezer Bound's see if his post to see who else coming. But I know in June, I got it on my calendar. I think it's the second or third week in June. I'll be going out to his where he does a thing every year. I'll be at least making probably 2 days out there and making a video of that this year. But Old Crackaday, I'll have to look for that. Yeah, that stream is right next to our site or our pavilion. That's why I really like that one. All righty, Rocky Toppin. I'll catch up later. I'm in my always behind season. Okay. Well, enjoy. Hey, Ron, how are you doing? Surfos. All right. Hey, brother, how are you doing? The Carver family. Hey, guys, I hope everyone is doing good tonight. And there's Mike. Hey, Mike, how are you doing? Good evening. Good evening. All right. Well, okay. I am going to go ahead and say goodnight to everyone because, like I said, we got only 5 minutes and something left. But I know you guys are just popping in here, and Frank Expeditions is saying something. I'm flying to Newark. Hopefully, they have everything figured out by then. Oh, yeah, I'll say, how about that? All the news with Newark lately. Newark. Hey, Jim from Montoursville. I'll be there on Saturday. Awesome. Yeah, looking forward to seeing you, Jim. Okay. All right. Well, I am going to go ahead and say goodnight. Good night, Hammock Mountain. Good night, Steve. Good night, 210 Outdoors. I'm not lost. I'm exploring. Happy Brenda Outdoor. Happy Brenda. Good night. Good night. Good night, Brent. Good night, Darlene. And thank you, Darlene, so much. Miss 2.0 for the items you sent her as you thought of us in the card. That's Darlene Good on the channel there. And then the Anthony wooden puzzle. My name. Say my name, just don't wear it out. And Anthony. All right. Well, good night, Leonard. Good night, Mary. Good night, Anthony. Good night, Frank Expeditions. Good night, 210 Outdoors, Hammock Mountain, and Mike, which is McCon up there. Jeff Cooper. Good night, brother. Good night, Dixie Cup. And I will see everyone on Saturday that's coming. Looking forward. And everybody that's traveling. Good night, Ron. Good night, Eva. And Steve Cousins and so Darlene. So I'm going to go ahead and close this out with it. If you don't mind, you can jump off if you don't want to hear this, but I'm going to pray for travel mercies for those that are traveling, and some are coming very long distances. So know that I will be praying you for your travels and things like that. But if y'all can pray that even if you're not coming, pray for those that are traveling. And I'll tell you what, also pray for everyone that just to have an awesome week. Good night, KN. All right, I'm going to end this in prayer. Old and cracking dated. Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, I just pray and I just lift up your name before all those in the chat tonight. And Father, we're just asking, and it says where two or more are gathered, you are there in the midst. So we're trusting in you and trusting in that. And Lord, you know every single person that's on here tonight that's going to be traveling. And even those that aren't on here any longer that are going to be traveling. But we want to pray over the event and pray that you would just bring all those there safely. So we're praying for travel mercies and as they go to go home. And Lord, we just pray that you would make their way straight and protect them as they drive. And Lord, we're also asking that there's a reason why some are coming and some may come that didn't even know they were going to come. But Lord, we just ask that you would show yourself strong and just make long-term relationships, Father, and that people begin to meet one another. And we're asking that you would be glorified in this time. And Father, we're praying for just a blessing because we know that you want to show yourself strong on. And Lord, we're just asking you to do that in Jesus' name. God bless everyone for this week, and we're gonna see you on Saturday. But if we don't see you, we'll see you on the next Random Adventures 2.0 video, and then next Sunday. All right. God bless everyone, and we will see you. And I'm going to do a live during our event. All right. It's just so I won't be going like this and I'll be walking over and saying hi, but I'm going to let it run so those that can't make it can actually watch. All right. God bless y'all. Have a great week, and we will see you. Love you guys. Bye. I got to click end stream. I hate to say goodbye, but I got to go eat. I'll be thinking about you when I'm eating my ribeye. All right. Good night, everyone. We'll see you. God bless.